Good afternoon, America. Today is Tuesday, July the 10th, and it is 12:27. We're going to start off with the sound saying. It's coming from Exodus 14:13. And it says, "Fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord." Fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. The back says, it's coming from Psalms 46, verse 1. And it says, "God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble." Yes, He is. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. We are going to finish up Jeremiah 9. It only has 26 verses in it, but we did stop at 12 yesterday. So we're going to continue with that. From 13 on to the end, we have just about all uppercase lettering except for verse 18 and 19 and 20 and 21. The remaining colors here will be brown for Satan, black for sin, green for love, and gold for prophecy. And we do have just a little bit more of pink in the remaining verses. Okay, and I will be reading it from the Rainbow Bible as well as from this parallel Bible that we have here. So let's begin. Verse 13 and 14 is all uppercase lettering. It is brown for Satan. And it says, "And the Lord said, because they have forsaken my law, which I set before them, and have not obeyed my voice, neither walked therein." So we are ignoring His laws, ignoring His sanctions, and ignoring His commandments, ignoring all His ordinances. And because of that, neither are we walking in His way today. Okay? But, 14, "have walked after the imagination of their own heart, and after Belial, which their fathers taught them." Let's take it from here. The Lord said, "It is because they have forsaken my law, which I set before them. They have not obeyed me or followed my law." 14, "Instead, they have followed the stubbornness of their hearts. They have followed the Belial as their fathers taught them." And we are following the stubbornness of our hearts, because the stubbornness of our hearts lead us to much evil. Much evil. 15 and 16 is black for sin. "Therefore thus said the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, behold, I will feed them, even this people, with wormwood, and give them water of gall to drink." 16, "I will scatter them also among the heathen, whom neither they nor their fathers have known, and I will send a sword after them till I have consumed them." Oh, Lord. Okay. 15 and 16. "Therefore this is what the Lord Almighty, the God of Israel, says. See, I will make this people eat bitter food and drink poisoned water." 16, "I will scatter them among the nations that neither they nor their fathers have known, and I will pursue them with the sword until I have destroyed them." 17 has some uppercase lettering in it. 18, 19, and 20 are all green, however. 17 says, "Thus said the Lord of hosts, consider ye and call for the mourning women, that they may come, and send for cunning women, that they may come." 18, "And let them make haste and take up a wailing for us, that our eyes may run down with tears, and our eyelids gush out with water." 19, "For a voice of wailing is heard out of Zion. How are we spoiled!" Exclamation mark. "We are greatly confounded, because we have forsaken the land, because our dwelling has cast us out." We have forsaken the land, America, because the laws of God tell us how to treat our land, how to treat our animals, how to not mix our animals together and breed them together. To allow our land, especially farmers, to rest on every 7 years. Every 7 years, we are also supposed to forgive all debts, whether it's a mortgage debt, a car debt, it doesn't matter what kind of debt it is. On the 7th year, you are not to pay anything. These are the laws of God that we are forsaken. Okay? We have many laws that we forsake. If a man just gets married, he cannot be sent out to war. He cannot. He must spend 1 year with his wife. Pre-advantage, he may not make it back whole. Okay? These are the laws of God that we have forsaken. Okay? There are many more. That's just a few. 20. Yet hear the word of the Lord, O ye women, and let your ears receive the word of his mouth, and teach your daughters wailing, and every one her neighbor lamentations. Okay, let's take it from here, 17 to 20. This is what the Lord Almighty said. Consider now, exclamation mark. Is there one here, Father? No, it shouldn't be here either. Call for the wailing women to come. Send for the most skillful of them. 18. Let them come quickly and wail over us, till our eyes overflow with tears, and water streams from our eyelids. 19. The sound of wailing is heard from Zion. How ruined we are. Yes, we are. How great is our shame. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Greater than in the history of mankind. It is greater now. We must leave our land because our houses are in ruin. 20. Now, O women, hear the word of the Lord. Open your ears to the words of his mouth. Teach your daughters how to wail. Teach one another a lament. 21 and 22 is gold for prophecy, uppercase lettering, and 22. For death has come upon our windows and is entered into our places to cut off the children from without and the young men from the streets. Here comes some uppercase lettering in verse 22. Speak, say, thus said the Lord. Even the carcasses of men shall fall as dung upon the open field, and as the handful after the harvest. Men and none shall gather them. Okay, 21 and 22. Death has climbed in through our windows and has entered our fortresses. It has cut off the children from the streets and the young men from the public square. 22. Say, this is what the Lord declared. The dead bodies of men will lie like refuge on the open field, like cut grain behind the reaper with no one to gather them. I wouldn't exactly call that a blessing. Okay, 23 and 24 is pink for witnessing. Thus said the Lord, uppercase lettering. Let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches. So your might, your riches mean nothing. Absolutely nothing to God. Thus said the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches. 24. But let him that glorieth in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, said the Lord. Okay, 23 and 24. This is what the Lord said. Let not the wise man boast of his wisdom, or the strong man boast of his strength, or the rich man boast of his riches. Because come disaster time, your might, your wisdom, and your money will do you no good. Did you hear me? Come disaster time, your might, your wisdom, and your money will do you no good. You'll be in the same chute as everybody else. Rich and poor. alike. Okay, let not the wise man boast his wisdom, or the strong man boast of his strength, or the rich man boast of his riches. 24. But let him who boasts about this, that he understands and knows me. That's what you should be boasting about. You are not to be boasting about yourself. You ought to be boasting about God and all that he has done for you. That's the only boasting we ought to be doing. Okay? That he understands and knows me, that I am the Lord, who exercises kindness, justice, and righteousness on earth. For in this I delight, he says. Okay, 25 and 26 is black for sin, or uppercase lettering. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised. So in that day, whether you are circumcised or uncircumcised, it will not matter. It is your deeds that will matter. It is your love for God and your commitment to him that will matter. 26. Egypt and Judah and Edom and the children of Ammon and Moab and all that are in the uttermost corners that dwell in the wilderness, for all these nations are uncircumcised, and all the house of Israel are uncircumcised in the heart. Okay, there's two types of circumcision. There's one that is physical, and there's a spiritual circumcision. The physical circumcision is for men, and it's in their lower parts. The spiritual circumcision is for men and women, and it's in your heart. Okay? Let's take it from here. The days are coming, declared the Lord, when I will punish all who are circumcised only in the flesh. Is that what it said, Father? Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised. That's what it says. This is not the same. The days are coming, declared the Lord, when I will punish all who are circumcised only in the flesh. 26. Egypt, Judah, Edom, Ammon, Moab, and all who live in the desert in distant places. For all these nations are really uncircumcised, and even the whole land of Israel is uncircumcised in the heart. Okay, so we can see who is circumcised in the heart. We can't see who is circumcised in the physical. Okay, based on what you say, how you treat others, the things that you are involved in, all of them are proof of your heart being circumcised, wholly unto God. Okay, thank you very much for listening to us here at Spiritual Water. My name is Brenda Guerrero, and as always, may the peace of God be upon you. May the protection of God preserve you, and may the will of God, whatever that may be, come from thee. Until the next time, please enjoy this beautiful day. Thank you for listening.